Just trying to figure out the lighting. Color intensity. Looks really weird. Oh, it must be this light on me. That's what it is. Okay, I couldn't figure out what was going on here. Should just be coming from up here, the light. See what's happening? When I shine the light on a certain angle towards the camera, it all of a sudden changes the element of vision. What is that true vision? What is the obstruction? The obstruction of what is the light? What is the light that I can pass my hand through the light? It's really weird, eh? This color intensity. That's weird. Let's fix that up. Make it a little brighter. Don't like the light. No. Something about the light I don't like. But it's okay. Just give me a second. Okay, just restored the defaults. I'm going to take off the autofocus. And see the brightness. No. See the color intensity? I almost like blend out of the picture. Want skin or no skin, just blend out of the picture. Maybe I can just blend out of the picture. I want to talk about the seventh gate. I want to talk about letters, how they are designed, and if you only had squares, dots and lines, or squares or triangles to work with, nothing else. Nothing else. And you have half spaces created by X's. Designs, area space, how you cut up, chop up your area space and use it for an explanation, as it's been explained to us for many, many, many years. In fact, no, it has not been explained. It has been given to us on a silver platter, but yet I don't see it in the stores. I can't read it. I'm not the only one doing this. Counting, doing shapes, geometric shapes, connecting, going up. What is going up 4? What is going across 1? What does it mean? I'm going up from 1 to 4, add 3 across, add 1. So what would that say? So if I'm going across to 1 to 2 to 3, and then I went down 1, that would show me my brick. That would show me my brick. But what if I only wanted 1 and 2? So I would take 1 and 2. What if I only wanted 1? And what if I wanted 4? What would happen if I wanted 4? Well, if I wanted 4, I'd be on another level. And what happens on another level, I'm going to try and show you this if I can, is there's a pen in the center right over here, right? And this is the dividing line. The top row ends in green. The bottom row, sorry, let's fix this. The top row ends in green. The bottom row ends in yellow. But instead of that, these are stretchies. I pulled this one over this one. I push this one over this one. And both sides encompass. So even if I finish, okay, on the 5 center, I take this one, number 4, and I move it across here to the 6th position. And what is the 4th position on this side? I move it across over to the 6th position, so they knot in this one piece in the center, both sides. 6 and 4, 6 and 4. 60 minutes, 60 seconds. One of the realities, one of the 4, 5, 6 realities. What is 4, 5, 6? D, E, F. What is DEF? DEF is to BEH.
It is the crossing, right? But it's actually created okay, now I'm going to show you. It's this line here, and this line here, and this line here, and this line here. And what this is actually, I should have just done this easier. This is Earth. Okay. This is Mars. Okay. How do I get that? Mars is number 51. Earth is number 52. And I showed in the video, and I will show you how I come to the 7th gate. On Q, 1 times 7, 1 plus 7 equals 2. 7 equals to 8 equals to 15 equals to 6. How do I get to the 7th gate? I started with 1 plus 7 equals 8, and I finished with 1 plus 5 equals 6. Here is 1. The reverse of 1 is 6. So we go ahead. The reverse of 1, okay, is 6. The reverse of 5 is 2. 6 and 8. So it tells you right there in the numbers, it tells you what's going on, what the jargon's all about. The 7th gate, 17Q. There's also 26Z. There's also H, it's a HQZ headquarters. 8, 17, 26. 51 Mars. We divided up, we showed you this over here. Well, this is singularity. Okay, if we had this surrounding, which would be 8 areas surrounding one area. If I show you this, I'm going to show you this. Now you take a look. Doesn't this look like a 0? But usually in the 0 you see that. So automatically in 0 you are seeing 1 envelope 8. And that is Venus angel. Can we count that as a pass? This is a 3 by 3. They said Jesus was 33. The mathematics is 3 times 3 equals to 9. 3 plus 3 equals to 6. 6 and 9 equals to 15. We are back into Mars in rotation. And not only that, 6 and 9 equals to 15. Okay, right over here. And we had 8 and 7 equals to 15 from this equation over here. So now the two equations now come together and talk like each other. Did you just walk in? And this is Venus. So this is the 1 dot. And now that has a new meaning in which the 1 dot is the 0. They showed you it here. They gave it to you on a silver platter. They gave it to you on a silver platter. The ATM, the numbers, the calculator, the telephone. I'm just trying to think of what else. Okay. Yeah, so this is where Mars comes in. So I wanted to show you where gate 8 is, and it's through this ring over here, or what seems to be a ring. Now I can take this, I'm going to go on to the next page. There's a lot of preparations. You have to understand where I got it from. If I don't show you where I get this information from, okay, right? We all know we got the information from here. We all know that when picking up a pen or putting down a pen, what you could do, this is, and now I had to have 2 strokes and 3 strokes. I'm not going to go this way. It's either this way or it's this way. Now, I'm not sure if I should cross that off or not. It should be open. It's a passage. It's the DEF equals to 15, or it is the BEH equals to 2 and 5 and 8 versus to 4 and 5 and 6. That's just basically where the numbers are according to that. So that is also noted as that, or as many have written it, okay, like that. I don't know why they write it that way, but I'm just going to do it the same way. So when I do this, I mean, this is a 4 by 4, right? I always used to do it 3 by 3, but it's really a 4 by 4. No, it can't be. It can't be. It's a 3 by 4. It's a 3 by 4, okay, with the lines inside. Okay, and I'm going down to the outside here. Otherwise, it's 3 by 2. And 3 by 2, okay, 3 by 2 is not showing you the entire board. And I'm going to explain this, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you look at the dice and we connect 1 and 6, we are going to connect 1 with 6. We are going to connect 3 with 4. So we connect 3 with 4. So we all of a sudden get this angle. And then we're going to connect 2, which is Earth, with 5. Okay, and we cannot do it on this size board, okay, without doing this. We must do that, and all of a sudden we create a time clock and a little design inside there. And the reason for this, okay, is because I cannot draw lines inside of this. I can go probably this way and this way, right, like this and like this, and not do those X's, right? And that'll show me something like a chevron, some sort of, I don't know, some sort of obligation design. See what I did? I went from the top corner and I went from the corners, but always to one point where this X meets the spot. I needed to cross off. Anyways, I'm not sure what that is, but this here shows me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then it starts over 1, 2, 3. And the thing about this row over here, and the reason I'm going to this row over here, is because it doesn't end until I get to this row over here. And it doesn't end, okay, because the law of logic in roulette, okay, number 1 is red, but number 10, okay, is black. 27 and 29. So irregardless, it now creates a 1 and a 0. 34 and 64. I mean, I can just total it out. I can minus it, but 1 and 0 is 10, and it creates the high, where the ace, that one hole, passes through the gateway over here and comes out right over here, number 14. 1 plus 4 equals to 5. It weaves in. I'm assuming it weaves in, goes over, and goes down and goes under, over the bridge and under the tunnel, over the bridge and under the tunnel. They have a game like that. We have to use these games to explain us what's going on in the games of creation. Where did we get this? Because it was fun creating. And I'm assuming, but this is number 5, this is number 14, and they recreate each other. Number 23, number 32, they all recreate each other. But anyways, I can't back that up right now. So anyways, so what this does is the 10, okay, is black, but 19, which is the spirit of man's AC, DC creation, okay, which is created from 1 and 3. I like to use the letter M. It's how can I explain this? It creates 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 equals to 3, and equals to 4 times 3 equals to 12. 3 plus 4 equals to 7. They are polarities. Okay, this here is a polarity. This is a polarity. So what happens to this over here? Do these remain polarities? 7 times 3 equals to 21. 7 plus 3 equals to 10. This is the cube. Okay, this is the Jack DJ creation. It equals to 31. All zeros equals to 6, back to 37 again. So it seems like it's not a reversal of anything, but a passage. 1 and 9 is a passage to the heavens. That one pass. 1 and 8 equals to 9. 2 and 7. When you have 2 and 7 and 1 and 8, you have actually 5 and 6. The half-life to the E world, 11. The reverse is 3. 1 is craps. 1 is 11 craps. It is the student, and it is told to us through the dice cube. So actually, this is not the design, but this is the design right over here. And it happens to be a total of 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 numbers. I don't know why it comes out that way, but it just does, because the beginning of the next round is over here. Anyways, I just want to leave that out because I have been working with Earth like this only because I can get the 2 lines and I can design it like that. I don't know why it's like that. I'm a little bit, I'm not happy with me doing it that way now. Right? See, here it shows 2. Here it shows 3. What can I do it here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So is there a reason? Does the 5 have to do something else? 1, 2, 3 areas where you see that's not even enough because it's not equal. It's too high. So I'd have to make it a block, 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 and we would have to create the 5 as going through here, going down into the center, going around through here, and going out through the center. So let me see what that would look like. We're leading up to the gateway. Just give me a second. I'm just having a question for myself. So now we have a block here, 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 and a block here. Because it's moving. We work 2 sections at a time moving. See the 88 on this angle and the 8s that are standing up over here? The 8s link. It links from here to here, east to west, to north to south, to east to west. This grinder has been blocked. The Mars grinder has not been blocked. So we understand this works with Mars. But if I take that same, remember, it was had to be 4 by 3, right? 4 by 3, and here's your first level. The other thing, when I marked here 4 by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If we were running Earth inside of here, we would have Earth part over here. Then Earth would move to this corner over here. Then Earth would move to this corner over here. And then Earth would move to this corner over here. So it'd be 4 times movement for Earth to occupy A, B, C, D, constantly occupying A, B, C, D. 4 times 10, okay, equals to 40, and that is our planet Blue. And each time it moves, okay, it picks up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas. And then when it moves again over here, it already has these 2 areas. It picks up 1 new area. Are you following how this works? How how it moves but always occupies the center core? '88, Pegasus, 88. So I just wanted to finish. Hold on. We were talking about Mars in rotation, right? We talked about 17 equals to 8, and 26 equals to 8, and 35 equals to 8, and 44 equals to 8. Both of these sorry. Okay, so each one of these, let me see if I got this right. 3, right? 3. No, 1. Hold on a second. This is 6 and 1. No, 6 and 0. Okay, here's the way it goes. 1 and 7 equals 8. If we flip around this dice, okay, there is no 7. So if I want to go, I will go to the 7 void. So this will say actually 6 and 2. Instead of 6 and 0 equaling to 7, 7, the 7th gate, I can go to 6 and 9. 9 and 7 equals to 16. 1 and 6 equals to 7. We're looking for a total of, well, no, I was looking for a total of 8. Hold on a second. No, I'm looking for a total of 6. 9 and 6 equals to 15. 1 plus 5 equals to 6. Okay, that's what it is. So I have 15. So again, I'm back to 15, and it becomes 6 and 9 again. So this one is the same thing as this one. And for those who've seen my videos before, these are passages in the hexagon. I don't know if I have that design here. It's right over here. This is your numeric value on number 5. The reason it is number 5 because it is designed as the percentage sign. You see this crossing over here in the percentage sign? For those who've never seen the videos before, I work with geometric shapes, art, games, colors, back to games, time clocks without a time clock, penalties and stripes and solids and darts, and doesn't matter what it is. So over here, and I cheat a little bit, is the number 9. And then over here is the number 6. And all I do is I just add a little bit of dimension to it and see what it does. So then I take out the angle measurement between the two, and I find the fine point, and then I connect it. And it looks like that 77, Z77, connecting it together from one gateway into the other. One going this way. I'm not sure what angle that is. Something like that. And the other one going this way. Hold on, I think there's a little kitty cat outside. You coming in? Come in, please. Please come in. Don't meow for nothing. So you see, the work I do is just connecting somebody else's work done before me. Maybe never presented this way. Maybe am I presenting it good enough? So back to the 7th gate. Where is this number over here? And everybody knows what this is if you've seen my work before. Okay, what it is We're going to take that, and then we're going to go, there's a different way to do this, and then I'm going to go to here, and to here, and to here, and to here. And what's going to happen is there's a division in numbers. And the numbers in here are 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, totaling to 51 in this row, and totaling to 60 in this row, 111 of a possible 171, plus 111 is 282, and then another 384. 2 and 4 is 6, 8 and 8 is 16, 6 and 1 is 6, 666. So it is 555 surrounding 111. This is the roulette wheel. So what happens over here at 111 is I go ahead and I create that and I chipper that down over here. So when we do that, right, there's a 4 inside a 3. Do you notice that? I've created 3, but inside of here I got 4 walls. And inside of here I got the angle 4 walls. But this becomes a cube at the end. It was once a hexagon, and now it's the cube. And the hexagon is the mighty Star of David, showing us the center force over here. The crisscrossings are all valued at 16 and 21, 17 and 20, and 18 and 19, equaling to 37, equaling to 37, equaling to 37 over here. So that's its actuality. So what does that have to do with the cube, have to do with this over here? Because 6 and 9, okay, here is 6, okay, and right below it is 9. So on the roulette wheel, they're actually looking like that. That's what they're actually looking at like. Because so, and I can question this. I'm just designing it straight. This shows me, you see, it goes 4, 5, 6, right? Number 6 ends over here. They are in the complete right of numbers. Let me show you that. So what has to happen is I need another roulette board here and another roulette board here, and I'm assuming the numbers on the roulette board flip this way, and then this way, and then this way, and this way. I patty mac them. I can put 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but I don't do it because I do it downwards. Downwards, okay, I go 1, 4, 7, then I go 10, 13. So I'm continuing downwards. But this way, I patty mac it. I go 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. And when I get to my third one, my design will start to repeat itself. When I get to the fourth one, it now repeated the first one, sewing everything together the same way A, B, C equals to 6 and A, B, C. A times B times C equals to 6. A plus B plus C equals to 6. That is the star system replica. A plus B equals to C. Now, when we add C, we've now ended with C, we've replicated, we'd started with C, and we went to D, which is 4 equaling to 7, and now we polarized it on this cube, 4 polarizing 3. So none of this creation has anything to do with me other than me presenting what they have done, or what has been done, or what is. The 4 is opposite of 3. I can guarantee you I did not design the dice cube. I can guarantee you I had nothing to do with putting dots anywhere other than the positions that these dots have been replicated using in the greatest casinos around the world. The numbers are the numbers. You've seen the ABC before. If it wasn't for you and me and all the children, if they would start the alphabet talking, most of the children in North America are going to say, or some of the children in North America will say ABC. So at the same time, okay, once you get to D, okay, what 6 times 4 equals to 24. but 6 plus 4 separates from the game and it equals to 10. 2 plus 4 equals to 6. 1 plus 0 equals to 1. Now we've polarized the whole design. 1 polarizing 6. Where 1, 6, and 6 were together, now they become polarized. Where once we came to A, B, C equals 3 and 3, just by adding the next letter D, okay, in the next side, A and B is like C and D. A and B is like C and D. So C and B and D and A equals to 4 and 1 is 5, equals to 2 and 3 is 5. So they are the same. And we're going to give this simply the sky pass. They created it, not me, nothing to do with me. I'm getting a little thirsty. I'm coming back. I want to work on the 7th gate. The 7th gate is a meeting place for the birth. The question is, are there more than one 7th gates? I'm not going to do all the designs because I haven't thought of all the designs yet. And there's all kinds of designs you can do with reason. Everything has to do with reason. And just something to ponder on is that at the 7th gate, at the exit point of 6, 1.5 times 6 equals to your 9 birth. At that gateway, you are entering out from, but still in the same world. But this time you are a birth from 2. Okay. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to show this piece again. So what happened is this area over here gets shoved right over here, creating the cube in the center of roulette. In the center of roulette, the total of the center of roulette is 111. There is a plug between number 14 and number 23. So we're going to add that 37 to 111, and the plug becomes 148. That is the plug. So you can go 58 in this situation here. Okay, the N and the H come together. It becomes ADH. You can put this together and have 5885, which represents number 3. At the same time, this over here, what kind of design can I create with just 111? Don't want to get to it, but the reverse of 111 is 666. 666 is can be told as a story. Okay, this is my duck foot, and it is also noted as birth at the vibration of 666, and I'm going to explain it. The pendulum swinging. Here is 270 degrees. Over here is 180 degrees. Okay, we're going to go letter IR. Here we're going to go BGI, big ear. Okay, over here, at this point here, it is 225 degrees. At this point here is 225 degrees. This point over here is going to be 135 degrees. Is that, did I get that one correct? 135, 360, 180. Is it 180? Is it 45? 45, right? 45. 45. Okay. So when we get this over here, we get life in the E world, in the sun world, okay, at the beta gates, at the big gates. Why? At the big earth gates. 25 is earth. 22 is where we call on the monkey. We're at 12, and we're calling on the monkey because we want a BUST, and I'm going to explain this with my face.
In the game of blackjack, a dealer, when they have 12, and ways to have 12 is an ace and a 1. 11 and 1 is 12. You cannot go over with that combination. That's a combination of creation. But with a 10 and a 2, or a 9 and a 3, or an 8 and a 4, or a 7 and a 5 representing the moon, or 6 and 6 representing the woman, 6 and 6 representing your ABC star system. Your next level creates your polarity, as I showed you, is 1 and 6 on the dice, just by adding the fourth angle. Even in designs, when I create the 4 boards of roulette, 36 numbers, although 72 is half, 108 is whole, and one more 36 numbers will create it at 144, 12 by 12. 1,440 minutes in a day. It's in the design, and it creates between the 3rd and the 4th year before it replicates itself, and showing you that on a cube it is polarity, and then once you go one more time into the star system, it reflects a new polarity between the 1 opposite of the 6, where there's a 3 void, and the 1 opposite with an 8 void. But you can never use more than 6 of those 8. Because 1 owns the other 2 positions. It's either this way, or it is this way, or it is multi-level in between area this way. See the crossing? You can go one area over here. You cross through this one. You cross through this one. You cross through this one. That's 3. And you cross through this one. You got 4 areas now. Not like this, by any chance, because this is telling the story. Not me. I'm reading it. If I'm not reading it properly and you think I'm reading it wrong, please tell me what you see that I do not see, because we need to see it together. Otherwise, what I am doing is for the birds, I guess my own bird. I'm going to get back to this and explain more about the numbers before I can create that gateway, because it's no fun. Numbers: 9 and 8, 17. 1 and 7 is 8. 8 and 9, 17. So here we have 8 and 0, 8. 7 and 1, 8. 6 and 5, 8. So what did I actually do? I went 8 on the outside. Then I went 17 on the inside. Then I went 26 over here, 35 over here, and 44 is a singular, because it's the same one. That's the way I did it. I could have did it another way. I'm not really sure. And then we can look at it this way. Another thing we can do with this
is, in order for it to show its own dimension, I ask it a question. See, I can do it here. I can do it here. I can do it here. I can't do it here. I can do it here. Can't do it here, right? So let me do this again. I can do it here. I can do it here. I wish I had a marker. Do I have a marker? Wow, so many pens. So many pens, no marker. Wow. Okay. Okay. How come? How come no marker? Okay, I'll use that. I don't know what that is. I hope it works. I hope it works. Ugh. So we're going to go there. And we're going to skip there. We're going to go here. We're going to skip there. We're going to go here. And skip there. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. Skip there. Here. Skip there. Here. Skip there. Here. What does that look like? And then that means we can color these in. This one in. And then I don't color this in, and I'd color this one in. And then I'd color this one in. I'm just going to tell you the reason for this in the center, and I'm going to color this one in over here. And the reason for this is where we once saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 individual lines have now become 1, 2, 3, 4 areas and 1 area and 4. With 1, 2, 3 passage is in between. 3 passages all leading to the other side. Anyways, forget about that. Not happy I did that. Get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. But there was one other thing. Check. See, this one is number 5. See, I put number 5 around number 1 and 4, 5, around 2 and 3, 5. And then this one was separate. I couldn't do it the same way because 5 and 9, 14, 1 and 4, 5. 6 and 8, 14, 1 and 4, 5. 7 and 7, 14, 1 and 4, 5. So since it's number 14, all of these numbers have to go over here. All of those numbers, okay? 5 and 9, 8 and 6, 7 and 7, they all go here for number 14. So in these numbers, these are the numbers of the 7th gate that are passing through the 5 house. It is the 5 house, it is the 5-4 house, it is the 5-6 house, it is the 5-6 house, it is the 5-4 house. Why? 1 times 4, 4. 2 times 3, 6. 2 times 3, 6. 4 times 1. So there's a story here. 9, 11, 11, 9. Or 2, 9, 9, 2. 5, 2, 2, 5. This is Earth's plug. Okay, so we're going to forget about this. What's the next one? And this one will be number 2 and what happens with number 2. But this video is supposed to be about the 7th gate, so I don't want to make it much longer than it has to be. Throw away this Irischkeit. So we see in gematria, okay, that we have 1 point to 7. There's only 1 7 between 6 and 6. If we divide it, would we divide it at 3.5? I do not know. In order to get to -1 and +1, I show you this element over here. At the same time you saw on the roulette what is happening with 111 over here. To the left and to the right, when you go one down, you come to area 0. We overlap, we crisscross. How can I say it? If my road ends over here and your road ends over here, you come onto my side, I go onto your side. So 5, that is in the center, we jump over 5, and I go 6, and you go 6, and 66 envelops the roadway. So anything after that must envelop the main road. So everything leads back. So let's see if I can do this design now. I dragged everybody on long enough. Here is the Maya way of the basic gematria. 1 through 7, and 7 back to 1. Oh, wait a second. I didn't finish this piece over here on all the 8s. Since these are all the 8s, these are all the 6s, the reverse cube. The reverse cube. Hi, Mags. How you doing? I'm not sure where I can start and what I was doing in this video, but I can show you that for most people, they see this as a dice cube. I wanted to do something about number 8, but I'm going to show you the basic. You see dots, lots of dots, right? And I'm going to go by what this cube is going to tell me. No matter how I turn number 5, it's always the same way. But and always number 4, always the same way. And so 5 and 4 the same way, and 1 the same way. So 1 and 5 and 4. Their reverse is 6 and 2 and 3. And the ironic thing about 6 is one way. See, it goes up and down, right? There's only 1 on a row. And then this way. So you have 2 ways of 6. Okay? But you see 6, it's this way, 1 turn, and then back the other way. So we only need to use a quarter turn. That's it. So if there's a quarter turn turned, Okay? There's 3/4 turns and 1/4 turn in order to change the image basically from here to here. These are all telling me stories. 1/4 represents number 25. 3/4 represents 75. It doesn't matter if it's 57 or 75. Earth has a value of 52. The moon, I'm going really basic, has the value of 57. This is a story talking in its own. So 6, 3, 2, I can go this way and this way, telling me two different stories. This way, according to the guide, shows me 9 and 1. According to the guide on this keyboard, okay, it shows me 7 and 3. According to the guide on my telephone, it shows me what it is, or on the ATM. So it's all talking to us. It's telling these stories, okay? The same way, if you just joined us, between this $sign and between this $sign. This one is Mars because it's number 51. This one is Earth because it's number 52. These are images, shapes. They come from somewhere, they mean something. You know them as 4, 5, and 6. I know them as numeric shapes, area and position. So that's, and then there's all kinds of opposites on here. Just like on the cube, there is a 1, but there's no 7. So the only way to get 7 is to go through the B world. So if I'm going to go get 7 through the B world, is over here. Look at that, a number 8 shows up, right? The actuality is there's a dot here, a dot here, a dot here, 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 and here that are missing. So it is 7 and 2 dots. So I'll be connecting to the gateway. The gateway. The passage between two. The gateway. And then if you want to look at it another way, we can create the multi-level. Or do you now see the hexagon? Or you go in from one side and you come out on the other side, passing of one area, 7th gate, coming out of one 7th gate, passing through the heavens and into the other 7th gate, but not living within the heavens, but living within the heavens. So now I want to get to the 7th gate, and we can also use the Mayan, because the Mayan also, everybody's included in this, if it's got a name or a number. So I'm going to see if I can, I like to do this big. A, B, C, D, E, F, whoop. Whoa, I made a mistake here. Hold on a second. So this is G, and you know the way G, and you see this is G, right? Some will say this is E, and and some will say this is E, but E and G basically look the same, and inside of G is J. And the French exchanged this sound, and the creation of in Earth is 5 times 2 equals 10J, or 5 plus 2 equals 7G. Okay, so what happens is H, I, J, K, L, M. Now what happens next is that, you see, I run into a problem because M and N are both number 1. So I cannot go down. I must go over. Now the question is, if I'm going over, can I then go down? Right? Here I went, here is number 2, and I went down. Here I have to go over. So can I go down as a one step over and just one step to go? Or should I be going up? I don't know. But what I do know is what I'm going to do over here. Okay, is since this is G and H and I'm going from 6 to 7 to 8, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight down this way. And I'm going to go on this level over here and call this level over here, okay, 8. I'm going to call this level over here 9. I'm going to call this level over here what you know is 10, but I'm going to call it 1/7. And then this one is going to be 11 slash, I'm thinking 10, 11, and this one would be 12. There's a reason I say yes, and okay, and this would be 2, and then this would be 3. Okay, what has to happen now? Okay, and by the way, this would be 10-4. This would be 9-5. This one over here would be 8-6. This is the way I'm seeing it. So we're going up all the way to the top, and then we're coming back to level D, to level C, and to level B. Level B is the level of creation. Okay, right down here becomes the level of creation, alpha, beta, and creation. Right over here. 1 and 2 comes together, creating 3. 1 and 1 come to create 2. So when you come to 10 over here, okay, what I'm going to show you is 6, reverse 1, 4, reverse 3. So we have 10-4 polarity. We now have 10-4. So I come straight down. So the cube shows me exactly what I have done if this relationship meets any classification. When we are in 12, we are barring the 12, but it's actually a bat mitzvah. Well, I didn't spell it right. We have the bar mitzvah at 13. And we bar the 12. This is something they talk about in the game of craps by barring the 12. So my reflection is what they're doing is they're barring the E worlds, the beta creation, because the mathematics of 1 times 2 and 1 plus 2 equals to 3 equals to 2 equals to a total of 5 and 6, 11. So they're barring that world of creation. Why? I don't know, and I really have to go over that again to take another look, okay, what it means, because they do it in the game of craps. You see, you'll still lose, okay, if they roll that number, but you won't win in a certain area, and I don't know where that is. That's inside the game. Anyways, we came down here. Our birth is in 5 and 9. We come back to the 7th gate over here. Right over here. We come back to that 7th gate. What's ironic, all zeros equal 6, not because just the O letter is the 15th letter, 1 plus 5 is 6, because there is no higher number than 6. Everything is a combination after that. Another thing about that is there's 8 that goes around 1. But as you noted, 8 lives in 6 and 6 within the heavens gate by virtue of a birth. Into a body by the 7th gate, into the ark, the one spirit is created, the ark that lives, the gateway to the gateway. the gateway to the gateway, 77, and then it becomes 17, which again, because there's a 0, it becomes 77 again. So this is your communication, 10, 4, 16, and 4 if you want to do it this way. And there's a mathematics that go along with this. I'm not sure if I should do it. But anyways, one of the things about this, what I was going to do to it, is I was going to count down, right? I was going to go all the way to 13, and then the 14th one over here. Hold on a second. And then the 14, and then the 15th. I'm going to see if I got that right. Did I get that right? Then there's 16th. And then there's 17th. So what happens is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to So what happens is when we came to here, you see the simple division? You see the simple division over here? Okay? Where I came back to the 7th gate right over here on this side. This would be G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Do you see what's going on here? So when we're building into what we've already been given, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 7, 21 over here. And then we'd be going this way. And this would be, I don't know the numbers. This would be either I count up or I can go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it works out perfectly. Number 14 is the center to all, and that's the number I'm always working with. And if you take this cube and you turn it all around, 2 and 4 is 6, and 5 is 11, and 3 is 14. And if I spin it this way, I get 6, and 2, 8, and 1, 9, and 5, 14. As I told you, 5 and 6, 11 is your creation. 5 times 6 is equals to 11. 5 times 6 equals to 30. Plus 11 is 41. 14, 41. It doesn't matter because your creation is your 36. Times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4. And this is where it becomes polarity. 1080, 1440 minutes in a day. Times 1, times 2, times 3, times the polarity. 28, 80, 288. That day, if I remember correctly, is October 15th. Then over here it becomes your vibration. And then over here in the Hebrew calendar, it becomes the year 2000. So how many more of these, right? 25,920 divided by 360 equals to 72 times 360 equals to the Mayan calendar. So 25,920 divided by, does it work 5760 or no? Equals 4.5. 5760 times 4.5 equals to 25,920 of the Mayan calendar. 4.5, 7920, 2 and 5, 920. This is Earth's diameter. Earth is 7920 diameter. 4.5 times 1440. 4.5, no, it's 5.5 times 1440, is it? Yeah, 5.5. And Mars, okay, the moon is 2160, so it's 1.5 times 1440. So that would make 4 times 1440 equals to 5760, or the year 2000, the difference between the moon and the Earth in size compared to the Mayan calendar. And here's just that little piece to the seventh gate. One of the reasons is because this first block becomes 8. This block becomes 6. 5, reverse 2. 3, reverse 4. 8, reverse 6. So they're showing me this polarity here. This is 6 and 2. It's not this. Oh, sorry. What is on the inside? 19, 20, 21. See, it's I'm just trying to understand something. There's supposed to be 21. 8. I have to make sure I got these boxes right and I didn't make a mistake. Don't forget, this is a trial. I'd have to do it over and over because I'm never sure if I should be occupying this area or occupying this area. Because if I occupy that area, you see this one only has a half space. Here I need 3. I would have to be doing this. Whoop. Actually, this one goes straight across. And because of this reality, because M and N in gematria are like this, it shows me to obligate myself as to dropping 2 areas and doing this, because there's a single area here and a double area here. So right away, I can come to my cubic world and cubic understanding because of what it's telling me. So this is basically the way we get to understanding 8. And here also, I could have went 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And then I could have went 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I could have went 0 through all of these and just call this 0 over here. Now, this is only one. I need to create more of these. And the next one of these is going to fit over here. But it will be the bottom part of the next design. And remember, we need the whole alphabet. G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Okay, I went over here to N. Okay, so I went M. I went N. So what is my alphabet here? Is it A, B, C? Or am I going to go Z? But Z is number 8. So how do I do a reverse alphabet and come and start with Z8 when I started with 1A1? So there's a whole understanding that I have to look into. So now we're going to go just to number 8. Since there are 9 per side and 8 are missing, 1 plus 1 equals 2 plus 1 equals 3 plus 1 equals 4. We did 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Now we're going to do 8 plus 8 equals to 16. 1 plus 6 equals to 7. Plus 8 equals to 24. 2 plus 4 equals to 6. Plus 8 equals to 32. 2 plus 3 equals to 5. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4. So what happens? We went 1, 2, 3, 4. We went 8, 7, 6, 5. 9, 9, 9, 9. 6, 5, 6. Wow. One minus 8 equals 7. 2 minus 7 equals 5. 3 minus 6 equals 3. 4 minus 5 equals 1. GECA. Gate ace. Gace. So anyways, what I did over here is I showed you that this number, 1 and the void, do the same identical thing, going up by 1, going down by 1. The 2, okay, has a voided area because every side has a total of 7. The 2 has a void of 7 and 2. So we're going to go 2 plus 2 equals to 4, plus 2 equals to 6, plus 2 equals to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to make sure I get it done 4 times. Our vibration is 2, 3, 4. 1 is the primary beginning of it. The opposite of 2 is 7, and 7 equals to 14, plus 7 equals to 21, plus 7 equals to 28. What happened here? 1, 2, 3, 4, same thing. We had 1 and 4 equals to 5, 2 and 1 equals to 3, 2 and 8 equals to 1. So we have descended from 7 to 2 7s equaling to E, to 3 7s equaling to C, to 1 7 equaling to E. G ace. The other one is 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. B, D, F, G. B, D, F, G. There's your B, D, F, G. And here's your 1, 3, 5. That's what it is. Maybe we can design something out of it. I don't know. Maybe we could. But that's what does. So now we're going to look at 3. And it works out perfectly because we went down by 2. And we went down by 2. We can go up by 2 and up by 2 and up by 2. And here we went from 2 to 4 to 6 to 8 to 6 to 4. So we're going up by 2. And here we're going down by 2. And here's the 3. So with the 3, you go 3 plus 3 equals to 6. Plus 3 equals to 9. Plus 3 equals to 12. You did it once, twice, 3 times. Hold on a second. 3 by 3 is 6, plus 3 is 9, plus 3. Sorry about that. Plus 3, which is the 4th time, equals to 12. I'm stopping on 4 because the polarity in numbers stops on 4. The polarity is between 3 and 4. DC is your polarity. Polarity to means the opposite side or the reverse. Okay, so when you go 3, 3, what's missing is there's 6 because every side has 9. So you're going to go 6 and 6 equals to 12, plus 6 equals to 18, plus 6 equals to 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 24. 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 8, 9. I'm just going to do it like that. 6 and 6, 3. 1 and 8, 9. 2 and 4, 6. Did we do that 4 times? 1, 2. And how many answers did we get here? We got 12. We got 18. We got 24. We went 1, 2, 3, 4 6s. 24. 4 3s is 12. Okay. Here we got the first one is 3. Here we got the first one is 6. Here we got the second one is 9. And here we got the third one is 3. So when this happened, what was happening on the other side of the voided side is here it was 3, here it was 9, so they matched up. Here it was 6. What's the next one going to be? Well, if I add 3 more to here, it'll be 15. 1 plus 5 equals to 6. If I add 6 more over here, this will equal to 30. Okay, there's a 0 involved. 3 plus 0 equals to 3. So here we've enveloped rotation through 33. And here we've enveloped it through 39. 39 and 33. This is the command and creation of the Christ. Look at this as bookcases. The numbers repeat it. Will the flow of numbers continue? Okay, will the flow of numbers continue? Okay, the next one will be 9. So the flow of numbers continue. So look at these as bookcases, that these are the books in between 3 and 3, as these are the books. So the angel is in between the rotation of creation, 3 times 3, 3 plus 3. This is 13 by 3, 39. I don't have to look at 93. I piece and part and take apart everything. Thank you, Mags. I appreciate it. Pass it on. Well, listen, I'm not sure if you're still here, a bit over your head. If you want to understand everything, it's very, for me, it's very, very powerful. It is either the truth in its reality. Does it configure and become what I say it is to be? It's just pieces and parts of a larger game. So we just know that 8 moves by 1, just like 1. So 1 and 8 run together like the donut. But anyways, don't forget there's the center of the donut, the whole of the donut. So we went down the gematria tree into the 8th heaven. The question is, how many of these designs do we need? What are the total number of letters or area spaces we must occupy to create this? M, N, I'm just thinking OP, I can't get this on the same scale. So this design here, right, is going to go back up, and then I'll do another one, and we'll have an empty space here. We'll have an empty space here, and we'll keep having a ton of empty spaces and center bridges connecting above and below, etc., and angles to move into both worlds. And when you move into both worlds from A over to G, it becomes ABC. Okay, see ABC on its own linear. Okay, the A is in its own. Is the A the same thing as M and N, where the Z comes together on the same line of A? What is the next connecting letter here? I'm asking myself that question. Otherwise, we're going to start everything as at B and L, and in pool, B and L are the reverse of are not the reverse of each other. B and L are not the reverse. Becomes 2 and 3. Okay, 12. 2 and 3. This becomes 11 and 3. This is the reverse of each other. This one right over here, C and K in the game of pool. So the division, again, would be right over here by C. And these two will be the creation of the son and the student. Why the student? The D is the 4th letter. The E is the 5th letter. The F is the 6th letter. 5, 6 becomes the student. It is Yo Elev. It is called out in the game of craps. I am not calling this out. The game of craps is numbers. They're calling numbers. They're saying words to numbers. Just like in the game of blackjack, they say certain things. I use it. They say it as just they want it. But if there's a creation of any sort, it's said for a reason. It comes from somewhere, and it's just being repeated. And that's why it becomes so popular. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. One more thing about 88 is, you know anything about Jack, and you know anything about Jack, right? Well, Jack and Jack, they come together. Okay, these Jacks, they come together, and they're big friends. And 88 is what lets them hang out inside the world of love. Pegasus, the square constellation. Thank you for watching this video. Take care. Take care. I'll be back. Ask me questions. Thank you.